One of the most remarkable teachers that I ever had was a woman named Vella. Jane is a remarkable person who has done global public health education around the world and worked with low literacy populations, teaching very complicated ideas about how to promote their health. And Jane developed a way of teaching called popular education. And she would focus on helping people learn to think for themselves. She wrote a beautiful book called Learning to Teach, Teaching to Learn. And it talked about how teachers can learn from students and students can learn from teachers. And one of the most remarkable things that Jane taught us and has really been influenced our work at the Right Questioning Institute is that the way to acknowledge a student's contribution, something that a student says, is with a simple thank you. Rather than making a judgment saying that's a great idea or that's a wonderful idea to one student and then being fairly cold to another student just because you really didn't think it was such a great idea, Jane always advocated for a short, neutral response that thanked people for their contribution. And that created space for all students to feel comfortable talking and speaking up rather than fearing that whatever they might say might be judged by their teacher as not as good as what another student said. So that's a lesson that Jane Vella taught us and has always stayed with us, and we've shared it. And it's always something that can be difficult to implement, but has tremendous results.